The Merneptah continued their exploration in the Terra Horum Sea, using the skills and knowledge of all of their 7 clans to discover new islands to claim for their nation. As they continued their explorations further out into the Terra Horum Sea, they started to notice that the islands seemed to have a large gap between 2 chains where there were no islands at all. And when traversing these waters, the weather and the waves were particularly harsh. Unknown to the Merneptah, beneath the waves were the parmar, multiple nations of sea peoples that had become aware of the explorers' presence and were made uneasy by them as well. All of the parmar leaders met to discuss the threat of the people that they called the Sukolai. Then they got reports of 2 massive ships of them Sukolai going right over their underwater city. In a panic, the parmar launched special missiles at them. After the impact, the ships were able to quickly make evasive maneuvers to get out of the way, as well as sending 2 Aquanor submarines to investigate from a distance. They saw the grand city beneath the water, as well as several groups and armored vehicles heading their way. So they sped back to the main ships and told them what they saw. They then sent a message to Merneptah of what they saw and continued back. The 2 ships were able to evade the forces of the parmar and made it back to the East Merneptah Island. Once the leaders of Merneptah were notified of the sea people, they began raising the entire Merneptah military on the Eastern Isles, placing patrol ships and larger ships around the eastern front. A day and a half later, a large parmar fleet rose up from the water near the main eastern island, and the patrol ships saw the fleet and sent a message back to the capital, and prepare themselves for the encounter to come.